Hello again, everybody. In this lesson, which is the last lesson of chapter 5, we're going to show you another way to quickly graph a linear equation. It involves what we call intercepts. The x-intercept is a place on the x-axis. A y-intercept is a place on the y-axis. If we knew those 2 points, we can plot the dots, draw the line, and be finished. Now here's an example. As you could see, all you have to do is plug in a 0 for x, and you get y, and the coordinates are 0, -6. Take the same equation and do the opposite. Put a 0 for the y is, solve for x, and you get the coordinates 2. Now, from these 2 points, I put 0, -6 down here, and I put 2, 0 here, and you can see where those 2 are drawn, plotted, and then a line is drawn through them. Same thing is going to happen here, as you could see. I plug in a 0 for the x and get a y-intercept of -5. Now, from here, I can easily go up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. As you could see, that's exactly what I did here. So we have not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 different ways to graph a line given information. Now here, I am asking for you to practice your intercepts. If x equals to 0, we're going to put it here, and you're going to get y equals -3 times 0 plus 6. We can see that the coordinates are going to be 0, 6. If the other intercept was y equals 0, then we would put a 0 where the y is, and we would get 3x plus 6. And then we would subtract 6 to both sides, and we will get -6 equal -3x, divide by -3, and we would get 2. So this would be 2 and 0. All right, now here we do the same thing. We have to plug in the x equal to 0 to get the y, and that's going to create 0 here, and all I have is -4y equals 8. Let me show you. 3 times 0 minus 4y equals 8. That drops out. Divide by -4, and y is -2. Coordinate here is 0 and -2. Over here, if y equals 0, goes here, you're going to get something like this. 4, 0 equals to 8. 3x equal to 8. X equal to 8/3, and we can say 8/3, comma, 0. Don't panic. Fractions happen, so be aware of that as you work through. Now, I'm going to do the intercepts here like I did before. If I plug in 0 for this, you're going to get y equals 2 times 0 minus 3, and you're going to get -3. So 0 minus 3. If I come over here and do the other one, y equals 0, then you're going to get 0 equals 2x minus 3. Add 3, add 3, and you're going to get 3 equals 2x, and it's going to be 3/2 equal to x. Now I want to make it into a decimal so I can graph it easily, and this is going to be 1.5 and 0. Now I come over here and plot the 2 dots. 0, -3 would be down here, 1, 2, and 3. That's 0, -3. And this one will be 1.5, which is halfway, and 0, right about there. And so then I take my ruler as you could see here. And then I draw my line, and I'm done. Same thing's going to happen here. I'm going to put an x equals 0 and see what happens. 0 minus 3y equal to 9. That drops out, divide by -3, and you get y equals -3. So one coordinate would be 0, -3. Now the other coordinate, y equals 0, I have to put it there. X minus 3 times 0 equals 9. X equal to 9. So the coordinates here, first the x, then the y. Now let's plot the two dots. 0, 1, 2, 3. That's this point right there. 9, 0 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 0. And as you can see, all I have to do now is connect the two dots with a line. And that's how you will use the x-intercept and y-intercept to graph a straight line.